Let's start out 2025 with an apology from me to you. I really screwed the pooch on this one and I let you down because you guys love EDC gear. You love seeing what people carry. I do as well. But I didn't give you any of that for the majority of 2024. We're going to change that today. I'm going to take you through the stuff that I've been carrying. It has changed quite a bit in some ways, not in others, so you're going to find out. Probably the biggest way that it's changed is I've started carrying this bag. It's a fanny pack.
I'm not the ass man. I think there's been a mistake.
But I don't call it that. That's ridiculous. This is a waist pouch. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. This is by Eberly Stock. This is their Mando bag. This is their standard size, and it's in gray. I didn't want to go with anything too tactical looking. You don't want to become a target while you're out there. This is just a nice casual nerd on the street kind of thing. So this bag has become my go-to. When I get home, I take it off. I set it on the counter. When I leave, I put it back on, and that's just the habit that I get into. Now, this has multiple pockets. These all have YKK zips, and this is super durable nylon that this is made out of. Now, if I were to open this one in the front, I have got my sunglasses, and these take you through. These are my Oakley Holbrook frames, and the frame color is like a translucent smoke, and really like the way they look. These have the prism lenses in there, so of course they're going to be UV protected and all that good kind of stuff. I happen to be colorblind, and I feel like the prism lenses just help me a little bit to see a little bit more crisp and maybe some things that I'm not seeing in the real world. Can't prove that, but it works for me. Now, in the main pouch, this pouch is pretty cool. It's very big. Typically, I'm carrying a point and shoot camera, but I'm filming on that right now. That's my Sony ZV-1. So I've got my GoPro in here in the media mod kit. I've also got my Olight flashlight, so completely rechargeable, the multiple modes. You've got the strobe, you've got the dim, you've got the bright. I love these Olights. Just plug them in once in a rare while. It's got the clip. I can hook it on my hat. Awesome. My AirPods, these are the AirPods Pro. I think this is the 2s. Not really sure, but these really come in handy. I wouldn't be able to do without these. I use these for all of my conference calls that I'm on, Zoom calls, team calls, but also on the plane to where I could do some noise cancellation and block out those Karens that are sitting around me. Got a pen. Everybody needs a pen to write on, or you can use it as a self-defense tool. So got to have a pen in here as well. Let's see what else I have. So I've got a lighter. Always need a source of fire. This is a great multi-tool from Lever. It's small. This one's in black. I've got a piece of bright orange paracord on it. It's got a pocket clip on there. But when people carry blades, it's typically just they're using it to open boxes. And this one has a nice replaceable X-Acto style blade to it. Along with that, it's got a pry. It's got some measurements on the side, bottle opener, Phillips bit, and then a bit driver. So this is a great little tool. It doesn't take up a lot of space and doesn't cost a lot of money. So if I forget it in the bag, it gets taken by TSA. If I'm going through the airport, no stress. Chapstick, everybody knows what that's for. And then we're going to get to my favorite part of the pouch, and the reason why most people will choose to buy this pouch, and that is this back compartment. Now you can see that it's got hook and loop closed material on the back so that you can mount a Velcro style holster. I'm doing that with a Maxpedition adjustable holster. It did come with this band, but I wanted something that was a little bit bigger. It was going to give me a little bit more control in here and cover the trigger. I also run a trigger guard holster to protect that trigger a little bit more. So this has been cleared. This is my Glock 43. This isn't the X. This is just the standard 43 with a mag extension on there from Hive Technologies. But so this fits in there great. I can tell you that also the Glock 26 fits in there. It's very similar in dimensions, I guess, for the 43, except for it's a double stack. It's going to be a little bit heavier. You get a 10+1 round capacity in there, but it also fits a Glock 19 just perfectly. So that'll give you all the capacity that you would want. You could always run an extra mag in the pouch up front. Now, one thing I forgot to mention about this middle pouch is it does have an elastic area at the top. Some people do use this for a mag. This is intended to be for a tourniquet. I'm going to run a snake staff concealment tourniquet in here once they get in stock again. Those I like because they go down small enough to work on an infant, a small child, or a pet even, as well as adults, of course. So that's everything that's running in this bag. In my pockets, I prefer to carry my actual knife in my pocket itself. That's just out of pure habit. And also, I know that by the off chance I forget my bag, which I'm not going to do because I'm not going to take it off if it's got my firearm in it. I always have it on my body. But this is the Benchmade bug out. This has some simple Ultim scales on there that I picked up from Amazon. But I really like them. They came with all the hardware you needed, the screws, the spacers, and they fixed everything that I hated about this knife initially. I didn't like the real ultra thinness of the bug out. It was a little bit too light, honestly. This fixes both of those things. I still get some nice action out of it. I honestly didn't know that I would like the Ultim coloring as much. Some people call it piss plastic because it's what it looks like, but I kind of get it. I'm used to it now. I'm also carrying on my person receipts, but my wallet as well. This is the Travex Element. You've probably seen some videos that I've done. I've had this for multiple years now, and I love everything about it. I do not ever plan on changing this in the near future. It's developed some great patina, but other than that, there's no other wear on it. I might hit it down with some saddle soap just to see how that makes the leather look, but I love my Travex. Then I've got one of the last things that everybody forgets to mention is a belt. So this is a great gun belt by a company called Jukmo. And it is a ratcheting gun belt. You can hear it as I operate it. So if I don't have my firearm in my bag, it's going to be in an inside the waistband holster, which of course I'm going to need a little bit more flexibility depending on what I'm carrying and the size of the holster at the time. So this will do that. You can also use this to form a tourniquet if you needed one in a pinch and really tighten it down quite a bit. So for 20 bucks, this is an amazing holster. You cannot beat it. Super comfortable. I think I also find that it may help my back a little bit. Again, that could be like my silly talk with the glasses. But then last but not least, phone, simple iPhone 13, nothing special about that. It's provided by my work for me. So that's my carry. That's it. I've changed it a little bit from the last time, probably a year and a half ago, but that's my carry now. That's going to be my carry for 2025. I'll keep you posted how I get along with this bag. I absolutely love it so far. It's been a big hit for me. I think it's also going to work in the summer months. Especially this can be converted with an extension that also came with it over to a sling bag. So that's it. Make sure you click that like button. Check it out. I'm going to have affiliate links to everything right below. That really helps the channel. If you like any of this stuff, please click on it and check me out for more.